Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Long Dark. So last time we were at the dam and we got the first aid kit supplies and the radio supplies for Jeremiah here. And again, I'm kind of surprised they haven't told us that's his name, and because I doubt they've changed his name since before the big update. But once we brought all that back, he was telling us about the story of the old bear and the legend and the guy who fought the bear. And now we need to get a spear. So first things first, before I forget, you need to make some water, because I'm very low on water. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make 2 kilos of water. Let me see how we're doing on food. So we don't have any meat. We do have some snacks to make. We'll go ahead. Well, it's the middle of the night. So I'm thinking, let's drink a little bit of this. Okay. So while we're waiting for that, Lisa in 56 asked me in the comments of the last video how to show his stats. So down here at the bottom are his stats, and you can actually go into the settings and decide if you want that to be up all the time or just basically when it's important, when it matters. So I think I've got it on all the time, but you can also just hit spacebar and that'll bring up all the stats. And spacebar also brings up all of your actions here. So to get out your weapon, first aid, make a fire, set your camp, light sources, food, water, all that's in here when you press space. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit. Okay, I think we're just gonna pass time while we're waiting for that to cook. Okay, so it's still not potable, so we need to wait till it is potable, which is nice because it's the middle of the night, so we're just kind of waiting anyways. Okay, so let's take it. Okay, and we are overburdened. So go ahead and open up my menu here. Got a lot of stuff, but I feel like a lot of it is necessary. But we'll go through it and drop what we can first. I feel like we've got a lot of, well, not really. We've only got a couple of tinder plugs, so we'll hold on to the cattail head too, because that's effectively the same thing. It's hard to decide what to get rid of. We'll go ahead and get rid of this cup of tea, because we can make tea anytime, because we've got tea here. So the jerry can's pretty heavy. And we're not really using a ton of, because this is for the lantern, which I haven't really used much, so we'll go ahead and drop that. That's half a kilo, so that's pretty decent weight to drop. Okay, we've got way too many of these. Let's get rid of like half of these. We'll get rid of like 49 of them. Then we'll hold on to 40. Okay, wow, that actually helped quite a bit. Well, the simple tools. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave these here because the tools are used with the workbench. Go ahead and leave this sewing kit here. And since the workbench is here, there's no need for us to be carrying it around. Oh man, sometimes it's hard to decide what to take with you. You're wearing a lot of heavy clothing. But, you know, that all that stuff helps. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing all of it. I don't know. Alright, well that dropped quite a bit of weight. We're still very overburdened. Hopefully we'll get that boost in weight soon. Let's go ahead, put down our bedroll, and sleep through the rest of the night. Can we not set it down in here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's sleep for like 4 hours. Okay, sun's just about to come up. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and drop this. Where's that? Oh, cup of coffee. Okay, then we will drink some of the water we got. And eat a little bit of food. Alright, and the next time we see a wolf, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hunt it and kill it, because we are getting pretty low on food. Alright, so next so here we are at the trapper's house. We need to go down here, which will take us to this one, the Forlorn Muskeg. There's some stuff down here, but I've never been to it. Like, I've crossed the railroad here, and I've looked, and you can kind of see it in the distance, but never actually been there. But eventually, we're going to end up, we'll go through the maintenance yard here to this cabin up here. So basically, the first time I was playing this game, you basically had to do the same thing, but there was just less story to it, I guess. The bear didn't show up really again. So it showed up at the end of the first episode, just like it did at the end of the first episode in this one. But it didn't really show up until you got back from the Muskeg, or from the cabin we're going to now, and you actually got the rifle at the cabin we're going to. So it's nice that we have the rifle now. So we're getting very close to the point where, well, not very close, because I'm not sure. I feel like the next part they're gonna take out, but we'll have to see. But we're getting closer. But basically I got to the point where you needed to kill the bear. Kill the old bear. And I never finished that part. So, but there was another part between now and then. Basically another chunk of story and learning about the game mechanics and how they all work. So at the end of the last episode, they mentioned something about like forest, like logging and clearing the forest, and it just made me think about there's a state park here in Indiana called Brown County. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You should look up pictures. Just Google Brown County, Indiana, and it's gorgeous. Just especially in the fall. There's just, you know, golden, brown, red, all different kinds of color trees as far as the eye can see, and it's very hilly, and you can go camping there. You know, during hunting season you can go hunting there. I've never actually been hunting. I've never actually fired a gun in real life, but I can sort of see the appeal to it. Okay. Say that as I'm getting my gun out here to kill this wolf. But recently, apparently this was in the last couple of months, there was some kind of miscommunication or something, and a logging company came in, and this is just the story I heard, that it was miscommunication, but a logging company came in and just cleared like a section. Oh, he's going around. Ah, not quick enough. Ah, dang it. Oh, I waited too long. I was getting ready to shoot him, then he went around the tree here. And that really threw me off. Don't want to lose him. Okay. So I saw we had some clothing get torn, and saw him go up here. Oh, let me find the trail real quick. Oh, we are losing temperature fast. Oh, dang it. You went like running up here, right? Can't even go up that way. Dang it. I could have sworn I saw him go over the hill. Alright, well.
Can't feel my hands.
Let's check our sprained wrist. Okay, let's see what kind of meds we got. We do have some painkillers. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take those. Okay, so that's healed. How bad is our clothing? That took a bit of a beating, that took a beating. Ooh, that did. Okay, so overall not bad. Got some pants, our jacket, and our hood here. Not sure how much cloth we have.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Okay, let's repair this first. Okay, so it's back up to pretty good percent. We've still got a decent amount cloth. Okay, so while we're doing this, it's very, very cold. So we are actually gonna move just a little bit closer to the tunnel here.
I survived another night.
We're gonna make a fire. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make a fire here. Okay, that looks good. Let's go ahead and start the fire. But as I was saying, there was a logging company came in and just cleared a big section of the forest in Brown County, which seems super weird. I mean, they say it was an accident, but I can't help but feel that someone got a little greedy. I don't know for sure. I can't say that for sure. But it just seems super weird. Okay, so we got our fire going for like 2 hours here. It's helping us heat up. Go ahead and eat a little bit of the food that we got. Before I do that, and yes, I realized I forgot to pick up my pot. It's still back at the trapper's house, but that's okay. I think we'll be alright without it. Okay. Yeah, let's pass time until that's ready. And let's go ahead and eat it. This will actually help us get warmer too. Yep, good, good. Go ahead and eat this as well. And then we'll just go ahead and pass time for like an hour until we're all fully back warm again. Alright, no longer at risk of hypothermia. Okay. That'll actually help free up some of our weight too, so we'll just go ahead. There's really no reason waiting around here. There will be more wolves, I guarantee you that. So, it was sometime last week, I tweeted out how I thought, if you could forget things just to experience them for the first time again, would you, and what would it be? Or something along those lines. I forget the exact wording. Because I think it would be, there's nothing quite like experiencing something for your first time. Like, especially the one I would like to do most is my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy VIII. And I would love to be able to play that for the first time again. Because I've played that game so many times, and I know it so well, and so I just know that game inside and out. Playing it now, it's not even a challenge anymore. It's, and in a way, that's kind of sucked the fun out of it. But I was thinking about it, and interestingly enough, I've been playing God of War with my mom, and playing it with her, in a way, I'm experiencing it for the first time again. I'm kind of experiencing it for the first time through her eyes. which is very interesting, especially from her, you know, someone who's not a gamer, who, you know, is just never played any type of video game other than she plays, you know, app games on her phone, but, you know, God of War is clearly very different than those types of games. And, you know, people do that all the time with, like, TV shows, and especially with, like, significant others, you know? Like, showing them, oh, this is my favorite TV show, and especially if they've never seen it before, it's super fun to watch it with them. And watching it, you know, with friends, and... So it was, you know, just kind of an interesting thought. You know, you kind of can experience things. Obviously, not truly fully, but sort of, you know, to a degree.
Still eat this.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. We're low on food, and that's a lot of calories. I'm sure it's not going to taste very good, but... Oh shoot. I forgot I was going to repair some more of my clothing when we had that fire going. Coal, scrap metal, what's in here?
That'll come in handy.
I think the gloves we've got are fine, so I'm just gonna... Oh, that's right, we've got these gloves now. Those are some great gloves. They're heavy, but they are very warm. Okay, got some firewood here. Alright, we're gonna... It's very windy out here, which is not good. That definitely makes your temperature drop faster. Okay, we got a wolf here. Okay, he's just running away, which is good, because then we can just get the meat off of this. See how much it's got. Okay, it's got a good amount of meat on it. So what we're gonna do, pro tip right here, we're gonna make a fire, and then, oh, I don't think we can. I think it's too windy to be able to make a fire. Too far away. Yeah, I think it's too windy. Yeah. Dang it. Oh, that wolf's coming back. Oh man, so I did, even last time I did fire a bullet, but it was just like right at the moment he was attacking me. So it didn't affect him. Okay. Well, we'll just keep running. We'll just try and get across the lake as fast as we can here. Because it's getting very cold out here. And we are dropping temperature fast. And we're really only about halfway there. So again, along the lines of experiencing things through other people's eyes, I feel like that's
My fingers feel numb.
that's a big part of YouTube, you know. Especially like with the type of games I play and the type of games I like. You know, I like anything with a good story. That's what always draws me to a game, is a good story. So I remember one of those... Oh, here we go. He's coming after us. Oh, shoot. Oh, we missed. Scared him away, though. Okay. But The Last of Us it's an amazing game. It's one of the best games ever made. I am super looking forward to the second one. But after I played it, like, I borrowed it from a friend, so I gave it back to him when I was done playing it. but I really wanted to kind of experience it again. But I also wanted, you know, to kind of see how other people play it and how they reacted to it. And occasionally I used to watch Hannah from the Yogscast.
Cold.
And she plays kind of the same types of games that I like to play. So I watched her playthrough of it, you know, and it was, you know, it was interesting just getting her perspective and watching how she played it a little bit differently than I did. And I loved that. It was great. So I just think that's it's just a big part of why YouTube is big, because especially, I mean, even stuff like what Tyler and Jessica do, my brother and sister-in-law, you know, they do a lot of travel videos, and Jessica does makeup reviews, and, you know, sometimes you can't always do the things you want to yourself, so it's interesting and fun to see it, to watch other people do it, and it's obviously much easier and cheaper to do that than yourself, but if you can't experience it yourself, it's a good way to get the experience. Oh shoot, I wanted to read that. Judging by the amount of frozen blood on this page, the author wasn't doing too well when they wrote it. First it was the expletive rancid meat, then sprained ankle, then the expletive convict out of nowhere gave him the slip by falling down into a damn ravine. Of course, that's when the frickin' wolves came. Dropped my stuff and ran, as much as I could with a sprained ankle. If you're reading this, this is as far as I got. Should have never tried to leave Milton. Oh man, so this guy basically did the same thing we did, but he didn't make it as far.
Lamp fuel. Could be useful.
Definitely gonna need this firewood. It's heavy. It is very heavy, but we are going to need it, and a lot of it, soon, so if this wind ever dies down. So we are almost through this part of the map, though. Hopefully, I'm not sure how it works. You can kind of see the tunnel there. If we make it to the tunnel, I'm not sure, but the weather might be different on the other side once we get through, because it opens up to a different, you know, in-game map as well, so we'll see. Because we are very tired, very hungry, very thirsty, very cold. We've got to make camp soon. Okay, almost there. Okay. It seemed like the wind was dying down a bit already. It's still pretty windy. But we are kind of in a ravine here. So let's see if we can... Because I know sometimes, you know, these mountains actually help block the wind. Let's see. Nope, still too windy. Alright, well, keep moving. Oh man, things are not looking good here. We are getting in some pretty bad shape here. We're moving very slow. And really, I don't think there's any decent shelter until we get to the...
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
There's like a workshop up ahead. Oh, we are moving so slow. really need this wind to die down. More than anything, I need that. Because I can take care of myself once the wind dies down. Okay, gonna check out the map here. Yeah, so I think we go around that way. Okay. Mystery Lake supply cache. I think we're actually gonna head towards that. Because usually there's like medical supplies and maybe some food in there. So hopefully there will be some food. Oh, he's getting so tired. So I think you can still put down your bed when it's windy. So if I can do that. Oh, temperature's starting to go up. That's interesting. Oh, and it's going back down. Okay, gotta do this very carefully. Because you can take fall damage very easily. Oh, there's a waterfall. Just take it slow. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, take it slow. Just gonna crouch. Because even if you're going downhill too fast, you can like sprain your ankle. Okay, so seems like the wind has died down. That is excellent. Okay. So let's see where the supply cache is. Right down here. Okay, so if we just follow this lake around. Okay, there's a wolf there as well. Really need to get that wolf. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ah, dang it. Okay. Let's keep an eye on it. There really doesn't seem like there's any place for it to go. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to go after it. Okay, where did he go? There he is. Slowing down. He is slowing down. Okay, okay. Okay. Chasing this wolf. It's either going to be our savior or our downfall. Okay, he stopped running. So there's a chance that he's going to attack us again. Okay.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I know, Kinsey. I know. We're going to get you taken care of. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's jammed. Never seen that before. So we're in such bad shape, we cannot run at all right now. Okay. Rest in peace, wolf. Oh, I missed. Okay. There we go. Your sacrifice is greatly appreciated, friend. Alright, we're reloaded. Let's get a fire going. Okay, 90% chance of starting. Hopefully this will get started right away.
Come on.
It's looking good.
Waste of damn time.
Come on, you have to work. You have to work. This is our last tinder plug. So we can make more, but I really need this fire just to start. Okay. Okay, let's put some fuel on the fire. Especially these, because these are going to really help lighten our load. Alright. I got a bunch of meat here. I think we're actually going to go ahead and do it all. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the hide as well. I'm not sure how heavy the hide is. We'll go ahead and harvest it. And then if it's too heavy, we might just drop it. Okay. We'll check on our fire. Oh, it's going 32 minutes. We'll go ahead and add another couple logs. And yes, we're gonna add some coal because we are going to sleep here
Need a horse.
pretty much all night. Is it? Sun is just starting to go down, so. Okay. Let's cook up some of this meat. Okay. And we will just wait for these. We'll just pass time until those are ready to eat. And we're going to go ahead and eat it. And we're going to drink some water. And we're going to cook some more meat. Because we have a bunch of it now. Eat that. And cook this as well. Okay. So the sun is going down. It's past time until this is ready. And then we're going to go ahead and eat this as well. And we are basically to the point of exhaustion. Okay, we're just going to take that. Drink some more water. Okay. And then we are going to add some more fuel to this. Got a bunch of sticks. Let's use some of these sticks. Okay. And then let's sleep for 8 hours. Oh no. Oh no. I left the bedroll. I forgot the bedroll. Back at the trapper's house. Oh no. And you can't sleep without it. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Alright, well. our only chance is to get to the... Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to do that. We have to get to the machine shop, and hopefully there's a bed or a bedroll there. Okay, looks like we have to go around. So I know there's that supply cache here, but I don't think there's usually any kind of bedrolls with them. And we're fine on everything else. We're just to the point of exhaustion. Okay, let's just see how far away we are. Okay, so we're here. We need to get there. Can't believe I forgot to pick that up. That is a rookie mistake. Okay, well, we just gotta press on. We just have to make it to the machine shop. Oh, it looks like this way's blocked off. I think we have to go around. Wait, we didn't take an injury, no, when we were attacked by the wolf the last time. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So I've been watching the case against Adnan Syed. And for those of you who don't know, it's an HBO documentary series based on the podcast Serial. Oh no, can we not go this way? This seems like a dead end. Oh no. Okay. Well, must need to go around another way. So yeah, the case against Adnan Syed is based on the podcast Serial, which is, it's about this, kid. He was a kid. This is back in 1999 in Baltimore. And he was like 18, I think, when this happened, but his girlfriend died. She was killed. She was murdered. And he was convicted for her murder. But basically there was a bunch of shady, like super shady police work, and it was definitely not done by the books. And people are still debating whether he did it or not. And I've watched, just for those of you who have already watched the case against Adnan Syed, I've only watched the first 2 episodes. The 3rd episode is out, but I haven't watched it yet. Okay. This is not the way. Oh, come on, walk around. Okay, so I actually think we did need to go down there. Down there, I mean. But basically, I listened to Serial. Careful. I listened to Serial after it was finished, like after it was already all out, and I listened to it all very quickly. But I'll be honest, I didn't really like it that much. I just thought it kind of dredged up a bunch of questions that, I don't know, had kind of already been asked, and kind of, even with the new HBO series, I kind of think I think that there's an interesting story in there somewhere, but it's just not interesting. Like, there's an interesting story in there, but no one's figured out what it is yet. And I have no idea how I'm supposed to get around this. I do not remember this being this much trouble. Okay, let's look at the map. Do we need to go up and around? I guess we'll try that. But there's a good chance we're not going to make it. There's a very good chance we're not going to make this. We are just too tired. I cannot believe I forgot my bedroll. I know I keep saying that, but I seriously cannot believe I forgot to pick that up. Yeah, we're walking real slow. Really, the thing is, I don't think we can make it without our bedroll. So I might just have to go back to the beginning of this, where this video started, and pick up my bedroll. Yeah, I don't see us making this. Because even now, I'm not sure if this is the right way to go. And we can't go any faster. We can't run. Let's see where that supply cache. We're coming up on the supply cache. So it'd take a miracle. But if there's a bedroll at the supply cache, that will be our savior. And I think this is it.
I knew I'd find something here.
Decent climbing socks. Sure, we'll take them. Ooh, those are nice. Horn wool long johns. Flare. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave the water bottle. We're gonna leave the sewing kit. Yeah, not super useful. There's some good clothes in there. Yeah, this doesn't even look like we can go around this way. Man, I'm not sure how we're supposed to go around. I feel like this is almost worse because we're at full health and full thirst and we're not that cold, so it's just kind of,
feels like night is coming.
I feel like it's delaying the inevitable. And night is not coming. Night is here. Wobbly. So I wish there was a way to just kind of make a bedroll out here, you know? Just like gather some, I don't know, sticks and leaves and just kind of make a bedroll. Did I have an emergency stem? I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, so that's basically a shot of adrenaline, I think. I've never used one of those before. Okay. Wow. That's Interesting. So this is actually helping us out a whole lot right now. I'm super glad I thought about that. I did not remember. Oh my god, this might be our saving grace here. This emergency stem. And it's allowing us to run non-stop too. So I think this might be the way around. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, get around, walk around. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we are getting tired very quickly, but oh no, I think this is just back. This is just back to the landslide. How are we supposed to... And that's it. How are we supposed to go around this thing? I'm pretty sure that was the only one we had. Yeah. Wonder if this is... If we can climb this or something? So we don't have our climbing gear anymore. I just don't know how to go around. I don't know. Well... I don't know. I'm at a loss. I am just at a loss. That emergency stems does seem to still have a few lasting effects. Because we're not quite as in bad shape as we were before we used it. Okay, wait a minute. There was... did see like a log up here that was making a bridge. Maybe we need to walk across that log. Okay. Yeah, see that log there? Okay, that looks promising. Let's try that. Okay, so I really want to make it to that mechanic shop. So this video might go a little long, but I hope you guys will stay with me. So remember back in the first episode, talking about how sometimes this game gets really, really hard. And you're fighting just to walk. But that's part of what makes this game so fun and interesting. Well, we've gotten to that point. And I hope you guys are kind of starting to see where I was coming from with that. Because, I mean, if we do make this, we are going to make it by the hair of our chinny chin chin. I mean, honestly, the fact that we're still walking right now is kind of amazing me. Okay. So, this is good. So luckily the weather's not too bad right now. So we soon be doing okay. Temperature-wise. Our food and hunger is pretty good too. We actually do have a good amount of meat I think we have one more slab of meat that's cooked, but then we have some uncooked meat that we can still make. I keep trying to run, but we can't. This is looking promising. I think we're gonna make it. It's gonna be real close. This has to be the right way for us to even consider getting all the way there. Okay, so I think this is the other side of the landslide. Okay, yep, that's the landslide there. Okay. So I think from here it's pretty much a straight shot. But we've still got a bit of a ways to go. Okay, just check the map real quick. Alright, we're getting there. Just really hope there's a bed there when we get there. Or a bedroll. Ooh, that's a wolf. Okay. Also, or is that a deer? Oh, I think that's a deer. Oh, I think we're okay. Because deers do not attack. I got the flare out because you can actually scare away wolves with flares. It's very dark out here. I don't know if it's that dark because we're starting to fade. I think that's just us. I don't think it's actually this dark. Come on, Mackenzie. Stay strong, bud. Well, let's just see. Maybe it is just that dark. Okay. Maybe it is just that dark. So I'm not totally sure how the, there's that, so you see the heart in the bottom left corner there, and there's like a bar next to it. I know that's just kind of like your general health, but I'm not completely sure how it works. I think it's just kind of based on how long you've been healthy. And it was really low. But when we found that, or when we used the stim pack, it went up quite a bit. So again, that stim pack is saving us. Trans Island line. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we could open that door. Oh man, seems like it was quite a wreck here.
Better lay low till this ankle improves.
Okay, so we sprained our ankle. That... okay, I think we can use painkillers to take care of that. Let's just do that. So yeah, when you're in bad shape, let's go take this. Everything becomes harder. You can get hurt from the slightest things. Okay, so we can't... Okay, I do not remember this part at all. Seems like... Oh, can we crawl through here? Here we go. Okay. I don't remember this at all. Scarf. I think what we've got's better. Oh, the bear's back.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. Sorry, I hit the table there.
Look. The lights.
Oh my god. I think that bear just saved us, actually.
Is
That
that
just
a campfire?
That just refilled our sleep. Is it Methuselah again? Okay, so the northern lights seem to be causing an electrical field to like light up the actual like electric lights. Hey Methuselah. Hey bud. Am I glad to see you?
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear, the cold, hunger, the old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
The lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
So, this is some kind of recurring aurora borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity, the power?
And everything dependent on it. Animating it, or destroying it. Perhaps both.
And you knew this was coming?
No, but it was only a matter of time. This has all happened before.
Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. That's the machine shop right there. Can't believe that bear actually just saved us. Methuselah is helping us right here get warm again. Wow, things were very dicey there for a little while. I'm amazed we're here to tell the story. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you're starting to see why I love this game so much. The story's really getting interesting. I love all the changes that they've made in this game, and man, this is pretty great. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.